Greetings, Knights, Zhao Kai here again. The Void is on the move, and Chillstead needs all the help it can get to fend off the invasion. In the new season, Dreadknight, Farstrider, and Paragon have all gained the power of Specializations. Let me walk you through the Specializations for Dreadknight and Farstrider first. Dreadknight. Spec Skill 1, Dark Maelstrom. Torrent Spec. Hold to charge the skill. At intervals during the charge, you dash forward and swing your Greataxe, consuming a portion of its original life cost. Release to trigger a spin and cleave, with damage increased per charge stat. Focal Spec. When conjuring the Greataxe, enemies within a certain range are pulled toward its Axeblade when only one enemy is present. The skill's damage is increased. Engorgement Spec. Each time you spend life to cast the skill, the Greataxe's AoE is increased, stacking multiple times. All stacks are cleared upon you using another skill. More specialization effects. Spec Skill 2, Blood-Curdling Roar. Warmark Spec. Whenever Battle List is consumed by Thrombotic, your dark damage is increased, and all stat bonuses granted by the consumed Battle List is retained. This effect lasts for a certain duration and stacks multiple times. Blood Rage Spec. If your life is less than a certain percentage of its max when casting the skill, you immediately gain Berserk, and Berserk's effectiveness and duration are respectively increased. Rhythm Sync Spec. Expels additional blood rosins. However, Thrombotic's damage reduction is less effective, and Battle List is consumed less frequently during this time. More specialization effects. Dreadknight's exclusive Insane Gear, Strangling Grasp, legendary effect. When you perform any charge-up attack, you attempt to manifest Darkblade, Decretum into your grasp for a certain time. For this duration, a certain portion of the max life of all enemies within a certain range is put on reserve, and for every such portion of either your or the enemy's max life, your Dark Maelstrom deals increased total damage. Farstrider. Spec Skill 1, Rain of Arrows, Shul. Waylay Spec. When arrows fired with the skill vanish, they leave spores on the ground. Casting Tactical Frontload triggers multiple returning projectiles from the spores, dealing increased damage. When these projectiles expire, they may leave spores again. Bursting Spec. Arrows fired with the skill have a chance on hit to transform into a savaging shot attack that deals total increased damage. Confluent Spec. Arrows fired with the skill travel faster, and their spread angle is reduced. More specialization effects. Spec Skill 2, Tactical Frontload. Drumloaded Spec. When cast, the skill stores reserve rounds that, once the skill's reload effect ends, are consumed to instantly reload your weapon again. Each stored round increases the damage of Rain of Arrows, Shul, and Savaging Shot. Broadhead Spec. The skill no longer increases your number of projectiles, but instead increases their size and total damage, and makes them pierce an additional enemy. Premeditation Spec. When reloading with the skill, you mark several enemies within a certain range, and deadlock full mark enemies that are fully marked. More specialization effects. Farstrider's exclusive Insane Gear, Wither Pistols. Rain of Arrows, Shul deals increased total damage, and Briarbrand also inflicts Bloom and Wither on the enemy. Here's the full rundown of the new season SS3 Protean Void Specializations. Got any thoughts or build ideas for the new specs? Drop them in the comments, we'd love to hear them. Paragon Specializations will arrive in a later update this season, so stay tuned.